Hello everyone! Today, I am here with a new emotional and motivational story. This story is about a boy who once believed that darkness was his destiny, until he realized it was only a chapter. There was a boy named Arman. Arman was not born into comfort. His house was small, his clothes were simple, and his dreams were often laughed at. His father worked long hours at a factory, and his mother stitched clothes late into the night. The sound of the sewing machine was the background music of his childhood. But Arman had something bigger than poverty. He had silence. He rarely spoke in school. When teachers asked questions, he knew the answers, but his voice would tremble. Other students would laugh at his hesitation. Slowly, he stopped raising his hand. Slowly, he stopped trying. One evening, after another difficult day at school, Arman sat alone in his dark room. He didn't turn on the light. He just sat there, staring at nothing. His mother walked in quietly. "Why are you sitting in the dark?" she asked softly. Arman replied, "Because it feels the same inside." His mother didn't say anything for a moment. Then she turned on the light and said something he would never forget. "Beta, darkness is not powerful. It only wins when light refuses to show up." That night, Arman cried, not because he was weak, but because he was tired of feeling invisible. The next day at school, something unexpected happened. The teacher announced a speech competition. The topic was the power of hope. Students whispered and laughed. Some were excited, some were nervous. Arman's heart started beating fast. He wanted to participate. But then came the familiar voice in his head. "You will fail. They will laugh. You are not good enough." He almost stayed silent, almost. That evening, he remembered his mother's words. Darkness only wins when light refuses to show up. For the first time in his life, Arman decided to show up. He wrote his speech in the dim light of a small lamp. He practiced while his father slept. He practiced while his mother stitched clothes. He practiced in front of the mirror, even when his voice shook. The day of the competition arrived. When his name was called, his legs felt heavy. His hands were cold. Some students giggled when he walked to the stage. He looked at the audience. He saw doubt. He saw judgment. He saw faces waiting for him to fail. For a second, he wanted to run. But then he saw his mother standing at the back of the hall. She had come quietly after finishing her work. She didn't wave. She didn't speak. She just smiled. And that was enough. Arman took a deep breath. He began to speak. At first, his voice trembled. But as he continued, something changed. He stopped thinking about the crowd. He stopped thinking about fear. He spoke about hope. He spoke about sitting in the dark. He spoke about feeling invisible. He spoke about how the smallest light can defeat the biggest darkness. The hall grew silent. No laughter, no whispers, just silence. When he finished, there was a pause, and then applause, not a small applause, not polite applause, but loud, proud applause. Some students who once laughed were now clapping the hardest. That day, Arman didn't just win the competition, he won against himself. Years later, Arman became a motivational speaker. He stood on big stages. He spoke in front of thousands. But he always remembered the small dark room where his journey began. Whenever someone asked him, "When did your life change?" he would smile and say, "The day I decided to turn on the light." Life will test you, people will doubt you. Fear will whisper that you are not enough. But remember this, you don't need to remove the darkness all at once. You just need to be brave enough to light one small lamp. And sometimes, that lamp is you. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope this story touched your heart and reminded you that even in your darkest moments, there is light within you. I hope you enjoyed this story. And I hope you never stop believing in yourself.